Today, we are making Sambal Udang with Petai. Sambal tumis, I've done that in the previous episode. I use the Galactic deep fry pan. So when you cook, it gives you the crispy feel. Are you using the right cookware? Welcome back to MD's Kitchen. Today, we are making Sambal Udang with Petai. This Sambal tumis, I've done that in the previous episode. Follow the recipe there to get this Sambal tumis. And as I said, this is all kept in a pure glass in the fridge. And when I want to cook the next day, this is what I do. So today is about Sambal tumis, Petai with udang, fresh udang. Now, I use this, my favorite, for many years. It's called the Galactic deep fry pan. And what's nice about this is that you can hear the scratches. On top, it's the honeycomb, which is a stainless steel, and the dot is also a stainless steel. So when you cook, it gives you the crispy feel. Yet, when the food touches the non-stick, which is a premium non-stick from Switzerland, it will release the food. So that's why I love to use this, and also the non-stick will last for years and years and years. And this pan has been with me for many years now. So let's start cooking. Let's put in some oil. I won't put too much oil because the Sambal tumis has quite a fair bit of oil already. And then I will just use shallots. I will fry this, but normally I will add in also some tomatoes, but I like the tomatoes to be really melted into the sambal. For some of you who wants it another way, like for example, you like it to be more full of tomato taste, full tomato, you don't have to put it that early. But for me, I like to put it a little bit earlier so that I melt the tomato. So you see, I have sauteed the tomatoes and it's kind of softened. I like it to be natural rather than using tomato sauce. So you get the authentic taste of the tomatoes. And now I'm going to put in just 3 tablespoons of the Sambal tumis that I have previously made. So you see, when you made it, you can make so many dishes. So I'm just going to saute it. The sambal is already cooked, so I can add in the prawns now. When you're frying this and tumis, sometimes you find that it's kind of dry, so I will use the shell of the prawns to make prawn stock. So this is the stock. You can use some of it, you don't have to use all, because I want a thick sambal, yeah? So I will just add in a bit as I cook. So this is all to your taste, yeah? This is going to be a thick sambal, so we don't put so much. Continue to sort of stir fry to make sure the prawns is cooked, but don't overcook it. Add a little bit more sugar and a bit more salt, because Himalayan salt is not saltish, so that's why you don't feel it's so saltish. Now is the time to put in the petai. The petai, if you notice, we have cut it into half. The reason we do that is to make sure there's no small little worms inside there. So for your safety, cut it out into half. Even though I actually like it full because it's more crispy and nicer to eat. And now it's time for me to put it in. Petai, the hot favorite of Malaysians. Some people call it stinky beans because it has a smell, but those who love it, they like it. It's rich in nutrients, full of vitamins B. B is very important for us. B1, B2, B3. Apart from that, it is said that it's full of antioxidant properties, reducing chronic diseases. So eating petai is actually good for you. We in Malaysians are so lucky. Right in our garden, right in Malaysia, we can find petai growing everywhere. Not forgetting, it's also full of fiber. And when it's full of fiber, it aids in your digestion. So for those people suffering from constipation, it's also good to eat petai. I think our petai is almost done. Look at the colors. Isn't it nice? Can you see it? Lovely. So I don't want to overcook it because I like the petai to be kind of fresh. When you see it bubbling, it's time to switch off and the dish is done. Sambal petai tumis is done. Now it's time to just plate it. Wow, look at the prawns. Look at the petai. Now for the tasting, yeah? Let me taste it to see whether it's as good as what it is. The sambal tumis was just perfect because it allowed me to taste the authentic taste of the petai. It's so good. It's a recipe that all of you must try if you love petai. The sambal tumis udang with petai is ready. A dish fit for the king. Good news! This is only for the first 50 loyal MD's Kitchen followers. Hurry! Scan the QR code fast and get 200 ringgit off. So instead of buying it at 499 ringgit, you're getting it only for 299 ringgit. This is our bonus for you. Before I leave, I would like to thank all of you for joining me today. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to MD's Kitchen on YouTube, Instagram, and of course Facebook for more healthy and exciting cooking recipes that it's so delicious and tasty, and also useful recipe tips. Happy cooking!